everyone. In today's video, I am going to be using a fork today to make some stamp designs. So similar to my previous video where I used a spoon, I just want to see how this will look. And I think with the smaller spoons, I was able to use the back to make a stamp, and this one, with the way that the fork is made, it's just a plastic fork, I'm going to be able to do the same thing. So I think it could be really interesting. You could use the tips as just a dotting, or you could use the back as a stamp and then use the handle. So a lot of different ways that you could use one tool, or use this as a tool. But I have some purple paint, and again, I haven't tested this out yet. I'm testing all of these things out on video, so I don't know how well it's going to work, but that's the whole point. We're going to see. So I just have some paint that I put on there, and I'm going to just rock my fork back and forth. Ooh, I do like that. So this is going to get you some really nice even lines. And obviously with the way that the fork flares out at the bottom, you could switch it and so do this way so that you have your lines going out and then out that way. But this works pretty well. It's holding that paint well. I think I'm going to go, yeah. This would be really fun on top of some other colors. I might go see if I have any pages that I could do this on top of. But I really like just the uniform lines that you can create without needing to really map anything off, to be able to do this by hand with a pen or a paintbrush. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to go, I might just paint a background really quick. Where is my, actually I could just paint this one, use my brayer, and just get a little bit of this light purple paint on there, and then let it dry before I do a layer of that dark purple. Okay, so just did that really quick, and then I don't know how well this is going to work, but if you just do, you could do that too. So just dip the tip in and drag it. It adds a little bit of paint and also removes a little bit of paint. So I'm just going to keep going. All right. So that actually worked. By the time I got down here, my paint was already dry because that layer is so thin. But I really liked these areas up here where it added some of the dark purple, but also removed really, really small areas of the light purple paint. So I'm gonna look, I do have some blues. I think I'm gonna look for a page that I have already done and just do one more page with probably some designs like this, but just on a page that's already been painted. So I will be right back and we will get another page really done. Similar to just like a paper bag. And I'm going to take my darker blue, and I don't need a whole lot of it, but I'm going to do this layer, and I think, whoop, dipping my fingers in all sorts of paint. Okay, so just get a nice coat of paint on there, and yeah, just gonna work this design over this page, and then we will take a look at these when they are all dry. All right, so just some interchanging patterns there. I really like this. I could just doing a whole page like that, especially with my favorite green colors. Either just like a really dark background and then a really light green on top would be fun, and then vice versa. So I may do some of these again in the future, but again, fork, super simple tool, just a plastic one. You could try a metal one. I'm sure a metal one would give you a slightly different stamp design because it would be flat. It would not be the same as the plastic forks, but this turned out really fun. I really like the way that this looks. So I hope you guys liked this video today. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.